Hey guys, it's a Dude Who Talks and welcome to today's video. So for today I'm going to be talking about the debut EP from Hadewijch, which is called Herbal Noise, which came out on the 8th of May through Electric Valley Records. Herbal Noise was mixed by Leif Herland and was produced by the band themselves. So you might just be thinking, who are Hadewijch? Well, they're a three-piece band from Lyon in France, featuring Raphael Ripoll on guitar and vocals, Paul Robin Collum on guitars as well, and Quentin Tarantino, I don't think it's the filmmaker, on drums. And they brand their music as Herbal Doom. And the best way to describe that is from the band themselves, and this is what they've put. Through herbalism and heavy sounds, we aim to bring positiveness and catharsis, because sounds, just like the plants, can be therapeutic. Beyond our sonic perception of life and humanity, the Herbal Doom is a way to transcend, ascend, and going back to our roots, a way to be finally conscious of our personality, a way to become an old connection to the elements. No cult, no worship, no religion, just a sun to veil nature from the earth, a light who shines in the abyss. We are Hadewijch. That's quite a description, that. So, the question being, what did I think of Herbal Noise? Did I like it, or was it just noise to me? Let's find out. So, Herbal Noise is just one track called Salvia, and it's just roughly under 19 minutes long. So it starts off very effects driven for the first 2 minutes, which serves as the intro for the song, and then leads into this kind of delicate yet feedback driven riff, which then progressively builds up into a much more distorted, heavier riff. So for me, now bear with me on this, while I was listening to it, kind of had that early Deftones vibe to me, kind of more along the lines of Around the Fur and more like Adrenaline style. Not in the arrangement of the song, it kind of has more like akin to bands like Earth. I'm just talking about the guitar tone used. I feel it's very like heavier sounding but kind of hazy as well, which kind of made me think of like Deftones. Anyway, here's a little bit of sample. You can tell me if I'm wrong or not. To me, the song structure is very meditative in the way it gets you thinking and feels more akin to post-rock with the repetitions used in its riffs. While I definitely said it had a Deftones vibe earlier for me, though, in my opinion, I think these guys were influenced more like by the Angels of Darkness, Demons of Light era by Earth. Though the song is almost instrumental, near the halfway mark there is a brief vocal passage which has that kind of very dreamy vibe and sounds similar to Chino Moreno. Yes, I know I'm bringing it back to Deftones, but yeah. At the halfway mark it changes ever so slightly with a slight change in riff, however has the same approach like it did with the first half with the way it progresses with the tempo and the crescendo. However, this time it goes that much harder and the drum beat has this brief moment where it goes into a marching drum beat, which then leads off into this kind of heavy, like psyche spacey solo that kind of had me thinking of the song Maggot Brain by Funkadelic. Though something that I did notice as well was the two guitarists, and I felt that they really complemented each other throughout the song, especially when going from quiet to loud. I think the way they played off of each other was really remarkable. Salvia definitely feels more like a journey than a song, and it's a journey that could be helped assisted with something a little bit illegal, say something a bit herbal. Anyway, this journey is then bookended just the way it started, with like a couple minutes long into effects and it slowly fades out. So overall, to me, Herbal Noise isn't quite post-rock, it isn't quite metal, and it isn't quite drone, it isn't quite stoner rock. It kind of sits a little bit left field, which is something that I really respect and I do like. I do like the spacey psych vibes that it has. It also has that meditative feel, and to me sometimes it can be something that you can get lost in. And the way it goes from quiet to loud is done really well. And to me, I really found it very compelling to listen to. If you're looking for something that isn't too heavy and it's not too soft, and you've got a spare 20 minutes or so, I think you'll really enjoy this. Make sure you give it a few listens for it to really soak in though. And I would definitely love to hear this live. I think it will definitely have a much more intense atmosphere if this song was performed live. So hopefully if Desert Fest happens next year, and I hope they get these guys on. That was me talking about Herbal Noise by Hadewijch. Have you picked up this EP yet? Please let me know what you thought about it down below in the comments section. Like always, if you've enjoyed me ramble on for about 5 minutes or so, please consider liking, sharing and subscribing. It really helps out. And all I've got left to say to you guys is that you're absolutely awesome. And I've been the dude who talks, and see you soon.